always in a good way.
So I heard the loons just howling. Does that mean we're now live, Isaac? Are we live on TikTok too, or is that still coming on? Oh, okay. So we're live on TikTok. The light is.
Is it on now?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're on.
Wow.
And the sound's working okay? Yep. Okay. Well, you know what? Welcome to the Silver Heights restaurant. We just ordered our Birch burgers and about to have it. Before these guys get started and doing the introductions, don't forget we do have a private event coming this Sunday here at Silver Heights. Doors open at 4 p.m. The reason why we're doing that is because there's a fundraiser for Ali's Ribbons and the girls going to Japan for Fashion Week coming up. Come and try out a Birch burger. If you don't want to have fish, no problem. There is going to be a limited menu. There's going to be wings and ribs and a few things else on the menu on Sunday. So no worries if you're not into fish, but we do highly recommend the Birch burger. You're going to see them coming out fresh. At some point, Tony's going to come out and join us as well, but I think he might be in the back kitchen cooking for us. So let's just go. Who are you? Who are you?
Oh, stop. Yeah. Well, anyway, listen, this is going to be quite an event on Sunday for Ali's Ribbons. We're really looking forward to showcasing these fantastic models, our Indigenous. We're really proud of them. They're going to Japan Fashion Week. This is really exciting stuff. And we got a whole bunch of people coming at Sunday starting at 4 o'clock. And you're welcome, too, to come and support this incredible evening. We've been getting confirmations from our chiefs, grand chiefs, and maybe some provincial level politicians that are going to come over and support us. So we're really looking forward to it, and it's going to be sold out actually, and it's going to be a lot of fun. We're gonna show what supporting our youth is all about and sticking together as First Nation people.
Are you going to sing?
No, I'm not going to sing. This guy.
I thought he was going to sing.
Yeah. So anyway, what we're going to do is we're just going to open up our conversation right now. And I just want to do a quick introduction around the table before we start talking a little bit. I invited a very good friend of mine.
Yeah.
You want to introduce yourself and tell the people who you are?
Apparently,
This guy's really famous, by the way.
I wouldn't quite put it that way, but perhaps notorious, but not quite infamous, perhaps. Didn't you used to play for the Bombers?
Yeah, right.
The Water Boy.
Yeah.
I'm Marty Goldstein, and among my other,
We're like a mascot.
Buzz, Boomer, Michael Birch.
Yeah.
I'm Marty Goldstein.
Guy, I guess.
I was the short little guy. Yeah. I was the Water Boy. Among other endeavors, I do some consulting work. More recently, last couple of years, I've been doing regular columns covering the communities and political issues with the Winnipeg Sun. And my lifelong pursuit, sometimes as a career and sometimes a hobby, has been working in the professional wrestling industry, both in terms of behind the scenes and in front of the crowds, putting the shows on and trying to make sure that everything's done in 2 hours and 15 minutes as often as possible. I still wrestle twice a year.
Wow.
In my prime, I wrestled like full time for about 2-3 seasons in the 90s. But even against the advice of certain doctors who say you're what? I still get in the ring 2-3 times a year.
Wow.
And the main goal at my age is you don't lose your breath, right? Like, as long as your tongue's not hanging out, you look like you can still go. So for 10 minutes I can go, and then after that I'll gracefully find a way to exit the ring.
Yeah, and also we became good friends, you and I, when we first met about, what was that, a couple years ago now,
It was a
right?
provincial election campaign.
Yeah, I was running for the provincial election.
I have done a podcast as an extension of my old radio show, the Great Canadian Talk Show. And actually, that interview that I did with you was in that era.
Right.
That was one of the most listened to episodes because people were very interested in the campaign platform that you put forward that was focused on economic development for the North, and especially the building the roads and trying to give people some hope that they could stay in their community and have careers and be able to build families. And that message got across. A lot of people listened to that podcast.
That's a dream of mine, to see a lot of these communities linked to the rest of the world. That's what oh my goodness, that's amazing. Look at this.
No, mine's a special order.
Oh,
there we go.
Look at this, incredible.
somewhere.
So people can see what the onion rings look like.
But you know what? We're going to get this fine gentleman to tell you who he is, and because he's pretty famous, he's a pretty big deal. Tony, can you explain about what we've come up with here? Yeah. To tell the audience who you are, Tony, or not. Look at this stuff.
Yeah, it looks amazing.
Yeah.
That one, they're perfect.
Beautiful.
I'll eat
I guess I should do what all the kids do and take a picture of
Yeah,
them.
absolutely.
It's on the bottom.
Oh,
Okay, enjoy.
yeah, beautiful.
Thank
Thank you. Yeah, Tony, just tell the people what we've come up with here. This is a fantastic burger.
And do it quick, because I'm about to eat.
Yeah, okay, but while it's hot, this is called the Birch Burger.
There you go.
All right,
Yeah.
so this is made with our, where's the pickerel from again? Sorry, let's,
Lake Manitoba.
Lake Manitoba
Yeah.
pickerel.
Picked by the incredible fisherman Kevin Alt.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Kevin is going to be here. No, actually, Kevin can't be here Sunday. Unfortunately, his mother passed away, and I send our deepest condolences to Kevin Alt and his family. And he really wanted to be here, but this gentleman saw this product through, pulled it out of the ice, had it filleted professionally so that it's boneless.
Yes.
And that's the biggest part. And this is absolutely fresh. And on Sunday, when people do come and try this out, they're going to be in for a real surprise. It's amazing. And the way you guys prepared it, Tony, talk a little bit about the burger.
Certainly. I didn't want to get the wrong place where you fished it out of, so that's why I'm glad Lake Manitoba. But this is fresh pickerel. We batter it in our own salt and vinegar potato chips, crush them really, really fine. A lemon, dill, and aioli mixed in for the bottom. Brioche bun, spring mix lettuce, and then our own bruschetta, pico de gallo bruschetta. So that's what we put together. A couple of different variations, but this is what won, and this is what everybody's been coming back to over and over and over again. So this is great. And of
Have you guys
course,
been making some sales on these? Are people coming in?
for crying every day. Every day lunch hour, and then every day night, and people come in. Hey, I gotta have that Birch Burger again.
Yeah.
So we had one guy come in 4 times just for the burger.
Wow,
So, yeah.
4 times. Is that something, eh? So the support has been amazing.
Tony, how long did it take you to come up with the formulation, or in terms of like the breading, or whatever? Did you get it? Did you have it like right off the hop?
I had an idea of this is what's going to work, but this recipe, it's been in my recipe for about 30 years. Salt vinegar potato chips. When I used to do fishing up north as well, so I already knew this is what I wanted to incorporate, but I just didn't really have a reason to do it.
Yeah.
And someone actually, hey, why don't you make a burger with? Oh, I don't know why we never thought of it 30 years ago, but and then just all the things that just worked together. I wanted to try it out, and it kind of worked. It was, we tried different kind of lettuces. I tried different kind of dill sauces. I tried a big tomato slice. It was too thick,
Right.
but I wanted tomato, citrus to cut the salt and the lemon. So making it a bruschetta worked better than the tomato slice.
Show, John. Okay, that's fantastic. I'm really excited for our people that haven't tried it to come and try this. And maybe we want to talk a little bit about Sunday's event.
Yeah.
A little bit. Eh? You guys all ready for the onset
ready,
of
yeah. We're
business
ready.
that's going to come here on Sunday? We got a lot of people coming to try this, and we're encouraging people to show up and also donate to these wonderful youth that are going to Japan. That's a pretty big deal. I've never been to Japan.
I've never been to Japan.
And how many youth are going to Japan?
There's 30.
30. That's
30 of them.
incredible.
And so here's the thing. First of all, Tony was very good at doing a limited menu. So people who don't want to have the burger, they can have ribs, they can have wings, they can have some other food.
Pickle tacos we're gonna do.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are going to be coming in for the burger. But the other thing I was going to mention is we got to figure out some way. I had a good friend, Dr. Richard, call me yesterday. He's coming, and he goes, Steve, you guys been selling tickets. How are these people raising money? What's the plan for that? And I said, just come. I'm sure there's going to be a way that people are going to collect money, but the girls also have a GoFundMe page. So I'm hoping that on Sunday there's a way that people can know about it very clearly. If they want to donate, they can physically go to GoFundMe and fund them that way.
Pass a hat.
Pass a hat.
Yeah.
That's the Silver House Church.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to find a creative way to ask people to donate, because really $5 for every burger goes to the models, right? So when we get a couple hundred people in here, we're going to find a way to get a little more money out of them, because every cent counts. And this is a big expense. It's really expensive to get these kids there.
They're looking for $250K.
Wow,
$250,000.
that's a lot of money.
Everybody get ready to
Yeah.
open your wallets, open your hearts, and help these kids out because this is going to be something they're going to remember for the rest of their lives. 100%.
Yeah.
An excellent project.
Well, it's an excellent burger. I think the burger should stay on the menu.
Oh,
But
definitely.
That's if we have the constant supply of fresh pickerel, which we're hopefully going to be working on in the future
yeah,
as we open up that new fish plant possibly down the road.
JC was complimenting us in the video we did.
Oh,
He's
yeah?
like, Steve, he goes, the sound of the knife cutting those onions.
Uh,
Have you guys seen that video on Silver Heights page yet at all? That Isaac and we did is turned out pretty good.
That was actually I
Mhm.
had a little trouble
So-
with Michael
so-
Bublé, but
Okay, take a
Let me,
bite.
since you insist that I do this
All
on
right.
short notice,
And
which I
you're
was
so
glad to do.
fussy, by the way. You had yours modified.
No onions, but onion rings.
Well, does the raw onions come on it usually, Tony?
just in the bruschetta. is
In the
fine.
In the bruschetta?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's not yours.
Well, I thank you.
If you go to Allie's Ribbons, Instagram and TikTok, and
Mm.
Twitter, they are just very aggressive on the market, and they've been collaborating with us, which is pretty
Isn't that
nice. Yeah, I
great?
like that, yeah.
That's awesome.
And they're just a,
Good group, eh?
yeah, great, and they're all kind of invested with each other. It's pretty neat.
You can tell this fish is fresh.
It is.
Like
It's
fully
not
loaded the
fishy
other
at
day.
all, right?
Yeah, yeah.
That had fully loaded. Like she's like, "What do you want this on?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Yeah,
you want this on?"
that was you.
Yeah.
Fried egg and the bacon. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Ryan,
I was
you-
like, yeah, this burger was.
Yeah. You
foot
put
tall.
a fried egg and bacon in yours?
Oh yeah, man.
That's funny.
I didn't know it was you. I just saw this thing coming up like, okay, no, we can do this. Bacon, mushroom, fried egg.
Oh, you were here. You
Yeah,
were
I was
here.
looking-
I was trying to look. I was looking for you, man.
I was in the kitchen.
Yeah.
With all these extras, that's obviously extra money. Well, anyway, if you guys are wondering who this gentleman is right there, I mean, it's a dead ringer. That's my brother, Richard Birch. He's actually my older brother.
Yeah.
he gets so upset at me. A lot of people say that we look we look alike. So I might get him to fill in on one of my episodes when I'm not in town because everybody thinks you're me anyway.
I just don't talk as much as you.
What?
I just don't talk as much.
Richard and I are so opposite, but we're very close. And the funny thing is, whenever we're out, I remember Tyler Duncan telling me he went and got some gas at a gas station in Grand Rapids on the way by. And all of a sudden he goes, "Boy, you weren't even nice. You didn't even say anything to me. I waved at you." Usually Michael Birch is friendly. And I said, "That damn Richard." Or at a social that I think that Ovid Mercury guy waved at me. And I said, "Well, would you go back there and you say hello to him because he thinks you're me." Isn't that true, Richard?
I had to go explain myself.
I get it, yeah.
Yeah, because Richard is the quieter one, right? You know what I mean? And I'm the more outgoing one. So anyway, thanks for putting up with my stuff, Richard.
I'm glad you guys are working your stuff out over there as brothers, but I'm just thinking this. What if we started a new series?
I am not my brother.
Lunch at Silver Heights. Having lunch at Silver Heights.
That could happen once in a while, yeah.
I think that's a good play. And as long as it comes with food like this.
Over the plate.
Tony, this is a really exceptional
Thank you.
creation.
Yeah,
the,
wait.
the salt and vinegar chips I picked up on right away.
Yeah,
The bruschetta is excellent, of course. But what surprised me is this is very light tasting.
And that's why we went the brioche bun as well, because it's not going to be too squishy, right?
Wait,
But I'm glad everybody's so quiet.
It's really
That's a
good.
good sign sometimes.
You're so right about the texture of the bun, but the reality of it is when we first came up with the idea, they wanted to do bannock,
Oh, really?
and they were going to get your mom to make it. And I said, I don't think you're going to be able to keep up with it.
Yeah, that's a problem, eh? Trying to keep up with it.
I like it's toasted too.
Yeah.
I just
A
feel
little better.
light. It's soft, beautiful.
I toast it with mayo.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's how you make your kids grilled cheese.
Yeah,
too,
that's how
right?
I make the grilled
I
cheese for
love
the
it.
kids, and it's actually
Really?
easier. Crisp, very easy, rather than a whole
Different
dollop
taste.
of butter. Yeah.
Where do the buns come from?
Guns Bakery.
They're guns.
Yeah. I try everything's local. It can be from the French fries or Peak of the Market. Your buns are from Guns. Your pickles from Kevin Alt. Lettuce and tomatoes are locally grown, but right now I'm buying them from GFS because you can't get them right now in April.
Right.
Unless we can figure something out.
Yeah. I know
Put a-
that's
put
the
a-
problem is
Put a unit
supply.
on top.
I come from Island Lake, which is a remote, isolated community, and we've always said, Richard, the pickerel up there is substantially different. Do you agree?
It's so good. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's in an isolated area where there's no sewage running into the lakes or any kind of contaminants. Is that true?
Oh, it's beautiful fishing there.
Yeah.
We took the bombers or the some of the jets out fishing one day.
Oh yeah.
in 3 or 4 hours. We had 3 boats. We caught 800 pickerel.
Wow.
They're not great.
That's where I want to go, man. I want to do it.
Richard is the one that's specially requested by some of the Jets to be the personal guide up there at a certain time, but we can't really say when the date is when they do go up. But they love going to Island Lake, and
Because a friend of ours owns a lodge up there,
yeah,
like a hospitality business.
Okay.
Bought all new boats. And it's beautiful.
it's first class.
I can't wait.
And that's where the Jets go. And what did one of the Jets say? You spoiled everything for me because we could never get fishing like this anymore.
You just ruined fishing for us.
You just ruined fishing because they
So-
caught too many.
Where I created this recipe was Lone Wolf Resort.
Mhm.
Are you familiar with that?
Mm.
Just take all the way to Ponton, take a right before Thompson, right before Pissou Falls.
Yeah.
All right, there's a place called Lone Wolf Resort,
I
Clark
think I've
Lake,
seen the sign on
Clark
on the
Lake,
highway.
and Coghlan Lake.
Yeah.
So I would go up there for 2 weeks every year, and in a prospecting tent and fish, be by myself, and I come up with recipes.
Really?
Yeah, did it for 5 years straight
Wow.
until my wife got mad at me.
Yeah. Where's Tony? Taking off.
What are
Eh?
you doing? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it was
That's
the best
awesome.
fishing I've ever seen in my life.
It is beautiful there
Yeah,
too.
and it was like you like to have a drink or whatever, but you can't.
Yeah.
It's like you put it. We were not even having minnows on hooks anymore, just hooks, like not even a lure. It's a hook, bang, got one, bang, got one.
People
Molson
talk about.
Lake's a lot like that.
Oh, is it Molson?
Well, yeah, I've heard of it. I never went there.
You can
Yeah.
drive that shit.
Okay.
Richard's the hunter. Me, I'm not the hunter at all. But I do like to go fish. Richard usually goes out to the bush to shoot a moose once a year,
Yeah, I just haven't for a couple of years. 'cause
Yeah.
I got sick, so
Okay.
but he's coming
this,
back.
this year.
Okay.
I'll tell you one thing. And talking about sickness, we're happy to have Richard here with us. He had a major brain aneurysm. 3 years ago, Richard?
Yeah, 3 years ago.
Yeah, and I always remember that because my birthday is September 18,
Mhm.
and I didn't get a call during that time. Obviously, you were rushed to emergency.
This happened in Saskatchewan, in Saskatoon. So,
Yeah, and
that's
pretty
a silent
serious
killer,
stuff, eh?
yeah.
I was lucky though. Saskatoon has the best aneurysm surgeons in North America.
Mhm.
I did not know
I
that.
just happened to be in Fort County.
Yeah.
We're very
You're
fortunate.
lucky to be here.
Yeah, he's getting
I've
all
lost
his
a lot
motor
of friends.
skills,
A lot of friends. I've
and you
lost.
don't usually come out of that.
Yeah,
You know what I
they're
mean?
called the silent killer. You know, like
Yeah.
nobody you don't know what's happening. You have no idea, and then all of a sudden, like.
Yeah, no, I was
lost,
lucky. I was in the right place at the right
8
time.
Yeah.
This is so good. And the fact you put mayonnaise on the burger.
Why aren't you supposed to put mayo in the burger?
I do.
Huh?
Yeah.
No, but really the bun with it. That's part of the blood anyway. Do you put anything in the bruschetta? Do you put any cheese in there at all?
It's feta. Yeah, feta cheese, olive oil, oregano, tomato.
Maybe next
lovely
year we'll
garlic,
come up
and
with
that's
something
it.
off the wall and come up with a moose burger.
I can do it.
No, but this is pretty
I
hard
had,
to beat.
when the Jets play the Minnesota Wild, I was creating wild boar balls.
Really?
So
That's a
wild
big-
boar made into meatballs. They're actually fantastic.
Really?
Yeah.
I try and when the Jets are in the playoffs, if they get there, and whoever we're competing against, I actually make a dish for the opposing team to play with it. So we had shark. I got dogfish from BC.
Yeah.
They look like real sharks.
Yeah.
Butchered them up, made shark fin soup just for
You
fun.
did?
It's not real shark because you can't do that. But it was actually fantastic. It took me forever to fill it, but it's like Kevlar.
This
And
is
then-
why Silver Heights has been around since. Just to recap, how long has Silver Heights been in operation, so that our audience can find out? This place is an institution.
Yeah, we've been so my grandma and grandpa. My grandpa and his 3 buddies, 1956, pulled the money together to buy this place over next door, and they named it the Silver Heights Restaurant and Silver Heights Flight Deck Lounge.
Like that.
Flight deck, yeah, because of all the hangar line, all the pilots, and all the military 17th wing,
Mhm.
and the 57 that kind of opened. So that was 69 years ago this June.
Wow.
And then by 64 is when my grandfather's partners all kind of jumped out, realized this industry wasn't for them. He was sole owner with my grandma, and then my dad got involved at 14 and just decided he wanted to be part of it. And his 2 brothers got in there, my uncles. And so 69 years, one family, one location, still going.
That's
And
crazy.
now my brother and I are running it.
Yep.
And my daughter is working in the lounge right now.
They're learning the ropes
My
now.
son's a host at night. Yeah.
Oh, that's
yeah,
great.
So
So they're the next
they're the
once
fourth
she carries
generation.
it. Yeah,
This is my
that's
favorite part.
amazing.
What age did you start working here?
collecting a paycheck.
No, what year?
Eight.
At age 8, he started
At 8,
working
I was
here.
collecting a paycheck.
Oh yeah, there you
Before
go.
that, it was collecting whatever gum I found under the table. I got to keep.
Right?
But yeah, no, it was if you wanted to come see mom or dad, my mom would hug me, my dad would give me a rag and a bucket of soap,
Yeah.
and that was what we did. Even if friends, even if you showed up,
I know.
you got a bucket of rag and this.
Your dad gave you a rag.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have one story about this place, but it's not from being a customer. In a previous lifetime, I was a cab driver for Duffy's.
No,
My
you
dad
were?
had been a you didn't
Cab
know that?
driver?
So
Yeah, my dad had been a cab
Cab
driver. He
driver.
passed away young, and I ended up initially a young married man, and then not a married man. And I drove cab for off and on about 14 or so years, and Sunday nights were a pretty easy shift because there wasn't a lot of business in Winnipeg at that point.
yeah.
So you could sit, you could read like Rolling Stone magazine or read a book or something, and because you're getting like one trip an hour or something. So it's a Sunday night about 1:30 in the morning. I get a trip here at Silver Heights. Out of the restaurant, customer comes out, opens the back door, the cab gets in. I take a look. Frank Gorshin. The look on your
Yeah,
face.
yes.
Played the Riddler on Batman.
Yeah, yeah.
Really, he came out. He was here.
Comes out,
This
and he
his
was doing
own face.
stand up over at the Viscount
I can't
Gort.
believe this. Yeah.
I don't remember what the club was called at the time. And so he was doing a week there, and on the Sunday night had come here and had a few pops and got in the car, and I'm take a look, and it's him. And this is like, for those of us that grew up in that era, this guy was first of all, he was a great impressionist. He's what they used to call a rubber-faced
Yeah, yeah.
stand-up comic. So he could contort himself to look like the person whose voice he was imitating. And if you look online, you'll see him on the Ed Sullivan Show, and he was
big deal, eh?
Pre Jim Carrey. Yeah.
Gorshin was. Oh yeah,
Okay.
he was a very big deal.
Some of our older audience will know that.
And he got in the car, and what I wanted, and this is going to sound bizarre, I didn't want to talk to them about Batman. He'd done some movie roles and stuff. I want to talk to them about his role on The Edge of Night. The Edge of Absolute Blank Faces. The Edge of Night was a daytime soap that had started on radio, soap opera, and it was on until like 1984 or something. Thousands and thousands of episodes. And my grandmother, my Baba, used to watch The Edge of Night, and she watched Coronation Street. It's the only reason I can tolerate it is because it's something my grandmother watched, right? So I can sort of partly understand some of the cockney or whatever that they're, the sounds of it. But The Edge of Night, my grandparents were like half a block down from the Hebrew school. So, you walk down the block to go to Bob and Zeta's house, you open the fridge, get some chocolate milk, and she's sitting there, crocheting or whatever, and she's watching The Edge of Night. And so one year, Gorshin had taken on a role where the town was like, who is this guy and what's he doing? And he was actually like an acting coach, and he was having acting classes in a warehouse. So meanwhile, they're suspicious. He's like, I don't know, radicalizing all the young people in the town. And I wanted to talk to them about that role, which was just something not too frequent.
Yeah.
That somebody who was a well-known actor or celebrity from another realm took a soap role. And he talked with me for 45 minutes about how much fun he had doing that series, and how for him to be able to step out and it's regular work, it's a regular paycheck, which is always good. And how many people enjoyed his portrayal of this sort of thuggish looking guy who was actually trying to advance the community in that way. And nobody ever really talked with him about it.
Well,
Right?
it's funny because two things. My grandfather and all 4 buddies.
Yeah.
Were all cab drivers for Veterans Nash.
For Vets Nash.
Yeah,
Wow.
They put their money together to buy them. So
Mhm.
that's the cab story. Second of all, Frank wasn't allowed to. We weren't allowed. My grandpa. So I wasn't around. Obviously, that was my dad's era. He wasn't allowed to tell anybody that he was here every single night while he was doing the shows at the Viscount. He
Really?
didn't want anybody to know because he wanted everybody coming here.
Oh, yeah.
and take bits. So every single night he'd show up here. He had his drinks and his
Mhm.
water. And it's funny that we were just talking about that about 2 or 3 months ago. That story. My dad was like,
I got his autograph on the back of a Duffy's taxi charge slip, and it's like if I'm sitting at my desk, typing something up for Michael or sending Michael an email, I reach back this way like this behind me, and there's the Frank Gorshin autograph.
oh, it's funny.
That's awesome. I bought a book recently from as you walk outside the Sobeys, there's an old cab driver that was a cab driver for 35 years.
I got his
bought the
book.
At first, I kind of felt sorry for him, like he's sitting there and cold. But you know what? My wife read some of it. She goes, "This is really interesting."
Oh, it's a very he
Yeah,
was a,
it's
he was
a
a
really
red,
good-
he was a driver for Red Patch, that guy,
okay.
which was a company that specialized in East Kildonan, Elmwood,
Yeah,
Transcona.
and I live in that part of town, so I
So-
bought a book.
It was very weird to try to explain to people now, where they just have in their mind every cab goes everywhere. Well, the cabs would go everywhere, but they specialize in certain neighborhoods.
Yeah.
So
Familiarity, yeah.
so that, for instance, Richard would be calling Red Patch because he knew they had 10, 12, 15 cars in that area. He's not waiting for, Unicity or another company, Vets Nash, whoever, Grosvenor Taxi, Moores, to send a car that's got a deadhead from, come over the Redwood Bridge or whatever. So it was a very specialized trade. Then around 1982, I think, or 83, Red Patch was bought up. I'm trying to remember if they were bought up by Unicity, I think.
Right.
But some of the guys didn't want to go to Unicity and they ended up coming over to Duffy's. And there was a big argument how much to charge them to come to bring their plates into Duffy's, because that, more cabs, less trips per car kind of thing. But I met that old driver.
Right. Yeah.
That book where he talks about like beating customers up, because it's like life or death, right? The customer starts up with you got to be able to fight back.
Yeah.
It's completely different.
Different era, different time.
Completely. But it's when I started driving cab, that's my dad drove in the middle, late 70s. And so that's like the tail end of the era where I started.
Were you driving Model Ts in those days? I'm just kidding.
No, but I'll tell you that some owners thought K cars would make good cabs, and the repair bills convinced them otherwise. Some cars are built for potholes, and other cars were not.
I don't know how they keep those Priuses running.
I don't either.
They're unbelievable. I don't know how, and I see a lot of them. Duffy's. So anyway, this is awesome. Is there anything else we want to come
I
around?
think this is more than a restaurant; it's an institution.
Yeah, it is.
And stories like that is
Here's Jen.
really what it's all about. I don't know. Is there anything else that people need to know about Sunday, Tony? I think we're pretty clear on that.
We're open from 4 to 8 that day. We're normally closed. We're open specifically for this event.
Yeah, it's a closed event.
No parking, obviously, back door, front door. Just come and enjoy it. It's going to be, you can see the place, and they're more supporting the girls.
That's what it's about.
Yeah, no, thanks very
Yeah.
much. I'm glad to be part of it.
We're so grateful, Tony Sawicki. I want to thank you for your support. This wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for your help. Silver Heights being the institution it is, that's why this is working.
Yeah.
You've been so supportive, and I can't thank you enough. And we're going to put on this one heck of a show on Sunday from 4 to 8. So don't hesitate to inbox us or reach out to us if you need any information. And it's open to everybody. So come on down and support and bring,
enjoy the Birch Burger.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. And believe me, I've eaten enough food in my lifetime to know what's good food,
Yeah.
and it's very good.
Yeah. I really
And goes
enjoyed it.
excellent with root beer.
Hey. Oh, there's no plug for any Duffy, by the way. But,
No, just for root beer.
Okay.
Right on.
It was really good. You know what? Health, family health, and wealth is all part of it, and it's just our pleasure to be here. I really think we should start doing it.
once in a while.
Let's do it. Let's be
Let's
your table.
mix it up a little bit. We'll bring
Table 14.
special guests,
Yeah.
interesting guests, and introduce them. Well, we got an interesting lineup of people. I mean, Tom Jackson probably going to do a live. I've been in touch with Reggie Leach. There's a lot of good friends from across Canada that we're going to get on here. Ex-pro athletes, movie stars. But it'll be interesting going forward. Yeah, very good. And we're really excited by the support. I can't thank you enough. These guys have got to dial down where 50, 60,000 people are watching this over the next couple hours. So it's because of Steve and Isaac. Thank you very much for your hard work. And this guy's only 30 years old. That's why he looks as old as he does. Because he works 18 hours a day. Look. I don't know how to respond. He's so crabby all the time. I said, "You're acting constipated." I said to him
Yesterday. Deserve this guy. That's not professional.
Anyway, but we do have like to laugh and have fun. But you do work hard. So anyway, from the bottom of my heart, I want to thank everybody very much for following and listening. And thank you very much.
Okay.
Always in a good way, by the way.
That's right.
All right.
Okay. Thanks, guys.
Always in a good way.